Alright, welcome back, Wartalians. Time for us to continue on a little journey. Did we go into Prano Village last video? I don't think so. I'm going to apologize for last video. I coughed quite a bit in the last video I did. Fighting off some allergy stuff here. Hopefully that won't be too much of an issue this time around. Looks like we got another point here. And I've got some water with me this time. Maybe if I get the coughs again, I can keep it under control. Now, we did buy some more rope so that the next time we run across something we can capture, we will. Right now we have 3 wolves with us, 1 alpha and 2 regular wolves. And of course we're going to go into bear territory later and try and catch us a bear, because I think that would be quite frightening for anybody that wants to cause trouble with us, is to see us coming charging at them with 3 wolves and a bear. A hungry bear. I'm not going to feed it, you feed it. But have we been here before? This is not a very big village. It's so tiny. There it is. I was wondering where the hemp was. I knew there was going to be hemp. We have pumpkins and gourds over here. This is a very pumpkin and gourdish type of county. Bet these people want something from us.
Be careful, mercenaries. A plague-ridden man is at large in the area. Look at what he has done to his own parents.
Ooh, now we're getting interesting stuff. Plagues and war. A little bit better than the refugee problem in the last county.
Gathering volunteers as we speak to track him down and finish him off. If you find him before we do, don't spare him. The villagers will be most grateful for your help.
Now, is this the same guy that we already killed? There was a villager who we saw earlier that had the plague, and he was worried about what he was going to do to his wife. But we already took care of him.
Find him before we do.
We didn't get anything from them, though. Or the flesh in his thighs has been carved out. So is there some sort of plague that makes him attack people? She was an elderly woman. Her shoulder has been carefully carved out, but from the looks of it, she starved to death. Are they trying to blame the plague on somebody that didn't really have the plague?
This wretched lout tried to hide his condition. We never noticed. He could have been contaminated weeks ago. To think of all those who were put at risk.
Alright, something's a little suspicious here. A little bit suspicious. Do I have a quest name for this? Hunt the pack of Arthas? No. An eye for an eye. Uncanny cannibalism. Find and kill the plague-ridden somewhere in Arthas. Okay, so is he really a cannibal? Or is somebody faking cannibalism? And I'm not spoiling anything as far as I know. I didn't do this. I didn't carve this woman up like this. And so we've been here now. Where can we go? We can go up here and get this. Pick this up. Pick it up. There we go. So now we got some more ore. And we'll come down here into these trees and see if we can find us some bears or something to fight. They can get us some more fangs. Because that's what we need. We need some fangs. I'm going to skirt along the edge of the wood. I'm going to go ahead and save now that we've got that bit from the village. Now, we already ran across one person that had the plague, and we dispatched him, took care of him, gently murdered him. And there's somebody else down here. We're just kind of hanging out near the edge of the woods to see if... And so there's a bandit camp down here. It's a 1-star bandit camp, and we got us another knowledge point. These knowledge points come fast and furious, don't they? Which one do we want? We definitely don't want cannibalism, even though that seems to be the way to go in this area, is to be a cannibal. We got a 1-star cooking pot or a 1-star campfire we could upgrade to. We could upgrade some more stuff here. Can you hear the thunder? Don't you just love thunder? Light pony plate. If we're ever going to bring our wolves... Now, how about some light wolf plate? That's what we need. Where can we get some wolf armor? Maybe if I do this, it'll start unlocking stuff for other aminals. So I'm not going to attack that because we're not ready for it. We're going to have reinforcements, and I don't want reinforcements coming bothering us when we're trying to murder you people. Where's this bridge go to? There's so much in here. We still got 6 days worth of food. We can hoof it back to town if we need to. And can we cross this bridge? For some reason we can't cross this bridge. So all this down here is off limits as far as I can tell. Can't tell. Alright, so I don't know why the bridge is here in the first place. Inspect this. And we've already made plenty of offerings to this person. Well, not plenty. So this is just the castle. And so this must be the south edge of this county. The southern edge. We got Shabby Camp there where the Black Steed quest was started. Alright, so we'll head back up into these. I guess it's just a mountain. And I'm just exploring here. If you don't like exploring, I'm sorry. Does that mean you don't like Dora the Explorer? Are you really telling me you don't like Dora the Explorer? I can't believe you people. And we're going to have to rest here again soon. I'm going to go over here and rest before we go into the woods again. Before we go mucking about and causing trouble, we're going to camp. We don't have to pay, but we do have to eat. We still got 6 days worth of food. So can we cook anything? Ooh, look at this. We can cook up a whole mess of stuff. I thought we already cooked up a whole mess of stuff last time we were out. This is only food 6. Food 6. Grilled pork is food 6. So all these are just food 6. We've already made one of each of them, so it's not going to do us much good. Let's go ahead and grill up the rest of our pork. Just to get it out of the way and to get more experience for doing it. Alright, so now we got that. We got 28 experience points. Now somebody told me we don't lose all of our experience if I stop being a cook, like if I'm an experienced cook and then I switch professions, I'll still be an experienced cook. I only lose what it took to get up there. The experience it took to get there. I wonder if this woman's ever going to trust us enough to be our friend. Inspect our wolves. I wonder if we can get armor for our wolves. And then we got another path that's got a point on it. The mysteries and wisdom. So that's going to take a long time to get another one from there. So let's just go ahead and get this camping nonsense over with. I'm going to go ahead and use one of our mutton stews. That brings us to... We have to 50. Goodness gracious. I think we got some people around here that like to eat. That's for sure. Alright, so now we can rest. Still got 5 days worth of food. Wonder if one of our wolves is going to want to complain about things. Doesn't look like anybody wants to complain today. We'll go ahead and break camp. Save. Scum. Continue. We go down here, we could go deal with these people. And these people are up in the woods. So maybe they're in Baratory. I'm going to head straight to these woods and go through here and see if we can hunt down anything that'll give us some points. We need the experience to get towards... Alright, there's some deserters. Do we want to fight them? We could ambush them. Let's ambush them. You came here to see me fight, right? That's what you're here for, right? Level 4 deserters. We got 3 henchmen, 2 bombers. Ugh. An experienced raider and a regular raider. Alright, so we got 10 against 7 people. Of course, there's 3 of us are wolves. I wonder how many of our wolves are going to survive. But our wolves have got quite a bit of chance of causing a critical hit. So it's just a matter of getting these people engaged so they can go after our wolves. I'm going to get Ubrik up here. Now, we can't really... We could try to start up here and work our way down. Like, who's going to be the right? So this bomber. We got to get these bombers taken care of first off. We cannot let these bombers have their way with us. We need to get everybody up close so that we can start striking while the proverbial iron is hot, people. We don't have time to dilly-dally around this time. We're going to have Oaked up here, and we'll have the Whisper down here. Now we're going to get everybody up here. Oaked, Whisper, Mr. Wolf. Plenty of room up here for everybody. Or if I can just let the wolves run together. I bet they would like that. Wolves do like to travel in packs, or so I hear. Elianissa, archers like to travel in packs too. There we go. Anybody else down here that I'm not seeing? I think that we can just collapse on them and destroy them quite quickly if we do this correctly, since we did have the element of surprise. Who am I going to send over there? Illyrid or Ubrik? I'm going to send Ubrik over there just in case we get flanked upon. Go ahead and slice him. Alright, now the game's going to freeze on us a little bit. There we go. This game was just wanting to show off. So now we got a bonus point. So if I do this, I can go ahead and just There we go. Take care of him right away. And then we can move back this way a little bit to make himself a better target. So now the person that was going to move isn't. So now next is this bomber. Now these bombers are the only ones that really scare me. And they don't really scare me. I just need to make sure that we get them engaged so that you don't get to do any bombing. I don't know if I can get anybody over there, unfortunately, except for maybe Whisper. Would really not like to send Whisper over there, but it's just Whisper versus an archer. So hopefully we can get something done. That looks pretty good. Nice little critical hit there. Now I'll just have her go ahead and run away. Can't go that way. I can go this way. Here we go. Alright, now the bomber is going to get to bomb. I should have left her there. Who's he going to bomb? Alright, so he's mad at Whisper. Okay, so that's good. He only hit Whisper, so only hit one of us. So that's good. So the next one is going to be this henchman. And then that henchman. So which one are we going to let Gackless? Looks like they're about the same. So we're going to send Gackless around here. Like there. And then send him here. And then do a nice little chunk. And we have another bonus point, so I'm going to go ahead and use the destabilizing strike on him. There we go. And then he can go ahead and do that. No, I'm not going to worry about that. So he's going to attack him. 6, not much to worry about. Now this person's going to go after him, which is really kind of what I wanted. So that gives us a valor point. So now the next person is this henchman. I don't know if we can get anybody near him. And the next person will be this raider. And there's Whisper. So he could get down here to this raider. There we go. Quite a bit of damage right off the bat. In turn, now this raider is going to move. Yikes, took out all of his armor in one shot. Maybe that's his special ability. Maybe that's his special purpose. Let's go over here and help finish off this dude, or at least start finishing him off. There we go. End our turn. Now this guy is going to move. Alright, so he's targeting, so we should be able to run out of that if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to have this archer run here. Can he get a shot in on anybody? 87%, I'll take it. There we go. And then he can't get another. Can he have any more movement points? No. Now this person is going to bring a hammer to the party. Alright, so they're just targeting. Now he is going to go and finish off this henchman. Thought he was going to. Now we're going to have to use a weakening blow just to finish him off. There we go. So that does help. So now we are galvanized, which means their morale is already starting to suffer quite a bit. Now our wolves are going to do something. Like run right through a trap. But that was the alpha. 1 bite, 1 kill. I should have put the wolves. Alright, so this wolf is just going to lick himself. Alright, then he's going to run. Can't get close to anybody yet. Now our archer is going to move. I don't think she can get close enough to hit anybody. But she will next turn if she's needed. I don't think she can. No, 57%. I'm not going to take that chance. Now what's this wolf going to do? I know he's going to lick himself. He's going to run. So next turn these wolves could do quite a bit of damage. So now we got to get our 2 people that are in the danger zone out of the danger zone. Let's see. So this bomber moves next. So move down here. See if we can finish him off. That is a nice finishing blow. Now what about this? 100% chance. That'll take care of the old targeting. So now we don't have to worry about him. Good job, Tybalt. You have really earned your keep as our company archer. Now we can engage this bomber. And make sure that he doesn't do any bombing. Oops. There we go. Nice, though. The opponents are demoralized and flee. I'm going to say, since we've got some people that are on fire, I don't see any reason to press the issue. We got plenty of money. I don't know how much money we're going to get from this. Probably not much. We only got 40. Well, we got 41 experience. 13. All we got was this, the Deserter's Brigandine. So that was pretty much not worth it. Maybe that's because we let them flee. There's a lesson for you. Never let the enemy flee. So when we fight this next set of bandits, I do think it's showing this we are starting to get a little bit... I'm not going to say we're OP. I'm going to say we're getting to be proper P for this county. But we are still hunting for a group of bandits. And we are hunting for some bears. We've already been in this area. Yep. Uncanny cannibalism. Don't see any bears at the moment. This must not have been prime bearatory. It never gets old. Alright, so they should just be right up here. Where are you at, bandits? I know you're around here. Causing trouble. Causing trouble. Messing with people. Scaring people's chickens. Where are you? Are they up in the mountain? Let's walk down this way a little bit. See, maybe they're hiding down there. Nope. Oh, I bet that's them up there. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Did you see that wolf? Apparently having 3 wolves in your pack is the way to do it. See if we can sneak around them. Alright, let's see if we can sneak around them. See if this counts as a surprise attack. Yaha! Septo's squad. We've got Septo the Tinker as a corporal. 2 raiders, 2 bombers, and 2 henchmen. We gotta get those bombers first, people. Gotta get the bombers before they start bombing. I don't like to be bombed. And look, we got another point down there in the paths. I wonder if we get a point for critical bite or something. So the raiders are... So there's 4 raiders there, and there's some raiders over here. So we can move everybody over here. There's 1 bomber. I think we can kind of separate ourselves out a little bit. So there's 1 bomber. There's the Tinkerer. That bomber's moving first, but Illyrian can get to him. So there's these guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. So have Illyrian get down here and engage him. Just have to make sure we don't shoot anybody so that they can get away. In turn, now this bomber can do nothing but punch. And we got a return attack. Now we got to figure out what this other bomber is. There's the bomber there. I can get lured over there. These are the ones I'm worried about. Bombers are the ones I worry about. Now I could do a weakening blow, but I'm not going to. I'll let the corporal move. Where's the corporal going to go? Alright, quite a bit of damage. Big damages, but that's fine. As soon as our wolves get involved, this is all going to be over for them. So now do I want an Ubrik up here to engage this guy? I don't know if striking them from behind actually does anything, but still. And we got us a bonus point, so we'll go ahead and use Destabilizing Strike. And if we get lucky, we finished him right off. Now, there's not going to be any mercy for this group. This group of bandits shall die utterly. Especially since they're going to punch us. I don't like being punched. And so this person, this henchman is still not moved, and this... So who moves next? This henchman moves next. So Garculus, go over there and engage. Now Garculus doesn't do too much damage, especially against the seasoned henchman. Go ahead and use the Destabilizing Strike. Still not 100% sure what the guard does, but he doesn't have any guard anymore. And so now one of our archers. So now the next person is to be this henchman. So can the archer get close enough to take a shot at the henchman? No. Take a shot at him. 47% chance. No. So I'm going to let this henchman do something. Oh, he's going to go attack the alpha. Alright, 9 points of damage out of 60. Okay. So there is. He's going to head up here to help finish off this guy as we see fit. Now here's Whisper. Where can Whisper go? Whisper can go wherever Whisper pleases. I don't know if this person is the next person to move. I'm going to go ahead and have... I'm going to go ahead and use Vicious Shot. And then do this. Now he's slowed down. Now in turn, see what he's going to do. Is he going to aim? That's just what I wanted. Just what I wanted. He fell into my trap. So there's that wolf attacks. The wolf has deflection now. So now Whisper can't get to him, but Whisper can get to this person. This is a nice little fun battle. Showing that we are starting to get overpowered. Poacher is now damaged. In turn, now we got two wolves are going to do something. There we go. Nice little bite out of his bottom. Where's our other wolf? We didn't put our wolves close together so they can attack as a pack. Because I think there's one way over there. There we go. Finish him off. Now we're galvanized. That'll be the end of the turn. Waiting for the wolf to get done with their business. Their wolfy business. New round is starting. This dude is the first one to move. Have Whisper just go ahead and finish him off. Yoink! There we go. And then I'll have Whisper start moving over in this direction in case she's needed over here. So this is their leader, right? Take me to your leader. And so is it... This henchman is going to be the next one to strike, so Lyran will go and get behind him. And attack. We'll go ahead and... No, we're not going to use any of those. Attack him. Big whoop. Alright. And now we need to get rid of this dude here. We can just do a normal twang. There we go. Now I'm not going to do that. And so he's going to attack our wolf. That time he's at 3 points of damage. Wow. Good job, sir. Your mom must be so proud of you. 3 points of damage. That's pretty good. Now we're going to do a weakening blow. Oh, because this is their leader. Okay. Septo the Tinkerer. In turn. Now the wolf's going to move. After she grooms herself. Or himself. There we go. Finishes him off. The wolves are turning out to be a good investment this time. Now that we have 3 of them and they don't have to act as sacrificial people or wolves, sacrificial animals. So that takes care of everybody on this side. Nobody runs away. There is no mercy for this group. For these purveyors of skullduggery. You hit him, 100% chance. There we go. Good job. In turn, she's going to run up behind him. Or him. He, I don't know. Ooh, nice. End our turn. Now she's going to do something. Don't know what that was all about. Oh, it's just activating deflection. So, Alyssa, no, she's already moved. Can he get up here and hit her without damaging one of our own people? Yep. Only did 6 points of damage. Now we can use Fury. There we go. Nope. Nobody gets to flee. No mercy. My wolves are hungry. Look at them. Look how hungry they look. In turn, speaking of wolves, and it healed itself. When it killed him, it healed itself. That's an interesting, disturbing thing. So what do we get here? We got ourselves a Roustaball. Corporal's Roundel. Instead of doing his army proud, the corporal this Roundel belonged to deserted and took the shield with him. His guard force plus 14, armor plus 12. Don't know if it's any better than anything we got. So we got 9. We got some iron ore. We got another deserter's brigandine, so we got all that. Nobody leveled up. But everybody survived. But that's always a pleasant. Alright, so now we finally got this. Unprincipled. Win 5 ambushes against humans. So now we got our first level in crime and chaos. What do you think is going to be waiting for us behind these question marks? These still say coming soon, so I wonder if that means these are not in the game yet. Kind of disappointing. Next level unlocked. You have earned crime and chaos. Level 2. Innocence. Successful thief needs to look as innocent as possible. The suspicion meter depletes. The troop is wanted. No, that's not going to be a suspicion. Reduced 20% during a theft. Influence after battle against the merchants increased by 20%. Backstabbing, attack an enemy behind is not cowardice, but strategy. Critical hit chance during an attack from behind is increased by 5%. I think that is access to assassination missions. Alright, so let's take on the backstabbing. So at least now we know that on the next playthrough is bad guys or neutral guys. That'll be available to us. So do we want to go up these mountains? Of course we do. I can't tell if there's oh, what's that? Some sort of noise outside. I can't tell if it's fire engines or wolves howling. Maybe there's real wolves, and I mean obviously wolves are real. Maybe there's wolves outside my house now. I really don't live in wolf territory. Coyotes is more like it. Anything up here? Great Growler Grotto. Wonder what's in Great Growler Grotto. We're about to find out though, aren't we? Some wood just spawned over there. Now it's either a bear or some sort of shrine to somebody. Continue, let's see what it is. Ooh, I saw something over there too. Great Growler Grotto. So there's a guy here, some iron ore. Sure, this guy that's starving to death in the middle of the dungeon, or whatever this place is, doesn't mind if we mine first. There we go. Right there in the middle of the compact disc. Now we're a miner experience. Is there other ore? Yes, there's more ore. Is this iron ore as well? Is there anything other than iron ore? I hope there's not like 90 different types of ore like there is in some games. Iron ore and a gray cluster. What's a gray cluster? Gray cluster. This massive metal and rock is unusable in its raw form, but a skillful alchemist can extract something from it. So that's all that. So what does this fellow want?
Don't tell anyone I'm here. Please. I beg you. You must keep this to yourselves. The citizens of Prano are out to kill me. They say I've been contaminated by the plague, but it's not true. My parents were already dead. There was nothing left to eat. I had no choice.
Kill the young cannibal. So he doesn't have the plague. He ate his parents because he was already dead. So there was nobody that... So they starved to death, and this guy came along and ate them. Now I could execute him, or I could just warn him. I'm gonna warn him.
I must go. Thanks for letting me know.
And so what kind of implications is that going to have on the future of our game? Are the villagers going to be mad at us, or is this guy going to turn out to be... Okay, I think I've just answered my own question. Can we kind of sneak around these villagers? Let's see what's going on over here, see if they say anything to us.
Look, he was trying to escape. Kill him!
Uh-oh.
Please, no. I am not sick. Let me go.
Don't listen to him. He ate his own parents. If we don't kill him now, he will hurt someone else.
I didn't kill anyone. My parents had already starved to death. I would have met the same end had I not...
Mercenaries. The village is offering a reward for you to slaughter him.
Oh, 10 crowns? Wow. You mean 5 portions of salt? I think this might need a little bit of adjustment here.
I am not a murderer. Mercenaries! You believe me, don't you?
I don't know. This 10 crowns is going to be hard to pass up. But of course I have to slaughter 11 civilians and there's enemy reinforcements coming. So we're probably going to lose this battle. But we're just going to go ahead and see what happens. We're going to see what happens. And they have reinforcements incoming. But if we win, we get an iron dagger. We're saved right outside here, so I think we'll be good. Alright, so initiate combat. Alright, let's see what happens. This could be interesting. Now I'm probably not gonna... I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna lose my entire troop because of this. Let's see what these civilians... Alright, so this civilian... Alright, these civilians are tough people. These are not wimpy civilians that have just been thrown to the slaughter. Like this first civilian's here, so you get to watch me get murdered by a bunch of civilians. This will be fun. So watch me get murdered, friends. There's no way we can pack everybody into one side of the map either. They've got us pretty well surrounded. We can move a few people over here. Ubricht is here. Bacillus is there. And we do have kind of a choke point here. Move Whisper down there. So the first villager that moves is that person. So if I can get everybody away from him, that pretty much eliminates their first turn. Get a wolf over here. We can get them in this choke point. Kind of a choke point over here. If we could get some more people over there, that would be one thing. Illyrian. You'll go there. And Mr. Wolf. You're gonna have to go here. We're just gonna have to see what happens. And here's Sirios, our ally. So who's gonna move first? So we're gonna get... So everybody's gonna pounce on one civilian at a time. Starting with this guy. So Gracchus is gonna go up there. And immediately initiate combat. And since we got that bonus point, I'm gonna go ahead and use the destabilizing strike. And try and take out as many people as quickly as possible. Here comes this guy. He's not gonna be able to get close to anybody yet, but we've got 2 villagers to get to move. Are they gonna go after Sirios? If they kill Sirios, that's Sirios' problem. Okay, I can't keep him alive. There's literally no way I could keep him alive. But hopefully... I'm gonna move you here. I'm gonna start moving people away in one direction to move them away from the enemies. Because this guy's gonna start running, but I don't think he's gonna be able to get to anybody except Gracchus, which I don't care about. I mean, yes, if he dies, that's, you know, that's tough, but still. And I know that he says he didn't need his parents on purpose. Well, I mean, I know he ate him on purpose, but still. He said he had no other option, but we'll find out, won't we? There we go. Now we got Riposte. Riposter. Now our wolves are going to move. 27, not too bad. Now they're bleeding. Because the wolves inflict bleeding on enemies that don't have any armor. And the wolves got deflection. Now, that it would be nice if that deflection animation was a little bit not as long. Which would be kind of nice. Now one of our guys gets to move again. Who shall it be? Can she get around to where she can get a good shot at somebody? So that civilian is the next one to take a turn, and then our wolf will take a turn. So you just finish off people one at a time. Can't get to him. Ulrich can get to this guy though. Initiate combat. Pretty nice. We got a nice little... There we go. Temporary Valor point. Now this guy's going to do something. Alright, 6 points of damage. Burning is not good, but we got a riposte. And so then the civilian got a riposte. You call these civilians? They're murder hornets. Hey. Don't attack my doggo. That's what you get. Bleeding. And now Whisper can move up and not do anything because there's too many people in the way. Alright, there we go. And turn. Oh! I could have had the archer shoot. Well, that's what you watch me fail. That's what you're here for. Oh, if Sirius dies, what happens? Will they just leave us alone? That bleeding does a lot of damage. I like that bleeding damage. Like it a lot. Now Sirius will get to move here in a second. So did Whisper. Alright, so he can move. You start getting him closer, at least. In turn. Stab us. How dare she? Alright, so that one's down. Alright, we got a riposte, so we took care of that one. Sirius, wow. Sirius did 4 points of damage there. Did you see that? Sirius is quite the murderer, isn't he? We move forward a little bit. I don't want to shoot my own person again. We can move here. Did she get 100% on him? What about him? There we go. Now he's dead. You're dead, President Lincoln. You're dead. Do I want to use this? No. End our turn. They're just going to kill Sirius now. Will that cause the mission to end? I don't know if it does or not. I mean, there's nothing I can do about Sirius. I don't know why they're even acting like I have any sort of agency in this. We move up here. Survive longer than we have. As soon as this next round starts up, they're going to have reinforcements show up, and then we'll be doomed. Reinforcements will come into round 2. Doesn't seem like Sirius is dying anytime soon. If we have some sort of big AoE attack, we might be able to do this. And here comes some enemy reinforcements that just kind of run across the field. Okay. But now it's us again. The game's locked up a little bit. I can't see who's going to move first. Game's locked up again. Here we go. So that person over there by Sirius, which we can't do anything about, so we can finish off this guy first. Lured's going to come around here. There we go. Go ahead and do the weakening blow just to get more damage on him. There we go. In turn, our wolf is going to finish him off. Good doggy. And it seems like it heals them once they murder somebody. So now we got 4 civilians get to move now. It looks like they're all just going to go after him. So maybe if they all just gang up on him, but not being able to... Do you want to retreat immediately? Okay, let's do this. What's going to happen? So everybody's going to be severely wounded. Continue. So what happens? We need to camp, but I'm not going to camp right here by these people. And so we were unable to save Sirius. So we're going to live with the consequences of our actions. And see how that goes. Get everybody fed. Got some grilled pork. Now everybody's ready to rest. There's no danger level. Food is ready to go. But now we have to get back to town because we got to get everybody repaired. So we got 2 of this. We're going to get him repaired. Okay. I need the archer. We don't need whisper. Get Ubrick in case we do have some damage we can't get away from, or battle we can't get away from. Okay. Illyrian. Maybe we should have gotten those perks that allowed us to level up things. Alright, so let's get out of here. Nobody better have anything to whine about. Let's head back to town as quickly as possible. But we were unable to save... Unable to save them. That's fine. They're still up there. I wonder if that means we can go up there and fight them off still. All I know is we gotta get back to town so we can collect our loot. On our next rest, we have to pay our pay our wages. So that's what we get for meddling in the affairs of people that are chasing. So we got involved with these people. Getting involved with people is always a terrible idea. So now let's go to the forge. Get everybody's armor repaired. Fuck.
There were 2 of us working here.
Yeah. 28. Wow. Only about 9 of these. Okay, so let's leave. Exit. Now we need to go to the apothecary clinic. Fuck.
Usually, I'm only allowed to tend to the animals.
Heal. Now that's costing us 100 to get everybody healed. And we have to buy all the medicines. So now we're starting to get low on money again. Sell that thing. Sell that thing. Sell that thing. Sell that thing. Go ahead and sell all these to get our money back. Okay, so leave. Do we want to try to make somebody an apothecarist? Do we have anybody new? Elenessa is an angler. Oh, we already have an angler. We don't need another angler. So Elenessa can change her skill. Elenessa, where you at, babe? There you go. Where you at, babe? Angler. Change her to an alchemist. Elenessa sounds more like an alchemist name anyway, don't you think? Elenessa, where you at? There you go. Oh, Gackless was already one. Darn it. No, I don't care. I don't need a... So we need Alzarium powder. And we can make 10 medicine because of all this junk we have with us. Let's go ahead and make 10 medicine. Hand bomblets. Alright, so there. You heard me talking about having AoE attacks. Alright, Apprentice Alchemist. Let's look at these bomblets. Now, what do we need for these bomblets? Alizarian powder. Now, I'm guessing Alizarian powder is gunpowder. Highly explosive powder. Spices that make your eyes and nose burn. D-filled box. Someone decided it would be a good idea to toss it at enemies. Alright, so we need to get us some Alizarian powder, at least. At least. You sell any Alizarian powder?
Allowed to tend to the animals, but don't let that worry you. Man and beast.
We've seen Alizarian powder sold by some people before. Probably the merchants. So we have to keep an eye out for Alizarian powder from now on.
Oh, don't believe a word.
Fish oil. Blah, blah, blah. We don't need this nonsense. What about this guy? You got Alizarian powder. No salt.
But I can assure you it is still...
Go ahead and buy some more salt. And some more pork. Alright, leave. Do you have Alizarian powder? No, you're a fool. Alright, so let's exit. Go collect our wages from the Plowshare Inn. Now this zone is a bit harder than Tiltron, I must admit.
Our role as emissaries. Here is your reward.
There we go. Let's review all of them. We got hard, average, and easy. Free Darkmist Tower. Alright, so let's accept that one because that's 225 and it's not too far away. Hope that's not a bandit's lair that we have to deal with. So let's look at these storyline quests that we were working on. We got another find a black caravan and follow. See, I just don't think that we're ready for those yet. I just don't think that we're ready. Location defended. Location defended. So I think we've already been down there and we saw that it wasn't easy peasy. But we need the monies, don't we? Let's head down that way and see what happens. If we run into any merchants on the road, we can see if they have any Alizarian powder for us. We're going to have to pay our chumps, our troops, on our next resting cycle. I feel good about that last battle. I feel good about the fact that I just said we're going to lose it. So I'm just going to, I've stuck my nose where it didn't belong. I wasn't ready to take on, the villagers have a right to determine their own fate. Right? Villagers have the right to determine their own fate. Speaking of villagers, let's see what happens when we go into the village now. See if they attack us on sight. There's more hemp for us.
If you find him before we do, don't spare him.
Alright, so yeah, you were going to give us 10.
This wretched lout tried to hide his
You were going to give us 10 whole crowns to kill a guy that might have been innocent. It was probably innocent. Now, is there going to be a skull over this camp? Because I'm not going into that nonsense. You know, see, now there's a skull over there. There's one skull. So that tells us, so according to the game, who was that? Alright, there's some deserters or something. Now, will these deserters take away the skull? That's the question. We got 3 henchmen, 3 raiders, 2 bombers. We can negotiate with them. Let's have a fight. Fight, 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 fight. Because our wolves can do quite a bit of damage. We didn't get some food while we were in town. That was probably a bad idea. Okay, so there could be people in here. So here we are over here. Lanessa, we can get most of our people over here. Whisper. I don't want our wolves. I'm not going to throw our wolves to the wolves. This bomber goes first. So I'm going to get Ubricht up there to engage that bomber. And then this bandit back here. Garculus and Lured Brute. We can move you 3 up here. Should be able to make it so that you can run down there. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay like this. If we can keep this. So the other guy must be in the fog of war somewhere. All I know is we got to get this bomber taken care of. I'm guessing, yep, there he is. Okay, I'm not scared of him. I just got to make sure I get this bomber taken care of. And I'm not going to use my point. Ooh, look, he's going to punch me. And then that dude gets to move. So these guys are falling like wheat before the chaff. So somebody shot an arrow, it sounded like. Alright, so I'm guessing there's a bomber in this area. So now the next one is this bomber. So he's going to move down here. There we go. That's quite a chunk of damage. End our turn. This bomber cannot do anything. Now this person's going to move. Now if I'm right, they're just going to do the old targeting nonsense, which means we're pretty much safe. So he can just run around behind her and attack her like this. And then do this. There we go. And now she's pretty much already dead. And I could just run away if I wanted to. End my turn. He's going to come and attack me. 9 points of damage, but it got me another Valor point that I can use. Now he's targeting Big Whoop. And now you're just going to go and run around behind him. Guess it's not a good idea to do these things if you're not going to have somebody locking me into position. Which is what we learned when I was trying to use El Big Hammer. Ooh, Garculus is in trouble. Make that a double. And where can you get to? But you can get here to engage this person, which is good. Oh, you can engage this bomber, which is also good. You can do encouragement. There you go. Just in time. Now Whisper can get to attacks from behind, do more damage, or it has a greater chance of damage. I don't remember. Go Galvanized. And her turn. Now what's he gonna do? You gonna try and attack my wolf? My wolf? Now my wolves get to move. It's always a good time. And when they kill somebody, we get a point. We get the heal. Alright, they did the deflection. They need to shorten that, that's for sure. You can move here. And she hit him. Uh-oh. There we go. Right between the eyes. Burning. Wolf's gonna move. Wolf knows how to avoid the hammer strike. There we go. Our other wolf gets... No, he gets to move. I'll call him Wolf. He's just going to move up here. He can't really get a shot in on anybody, though. Could have gone down there. We can't take our turn back, though, can we? Okay, the wolf will go down here and get a nice chunk of flesh. Now they're bleeding. What exactly does bleeding do? How much damage does bleeding do? Quite a bit, it seems like. Bleeding... 20% their max health. Alright, so this bomber moves next. There we go. Encouragement. There we go. Alright, I think I'm feeling pretty good about this battle. Feeling pretty good about it. We're gonna get a counterattack. Yep. Pretty sweet. And now who's next? Bomber's next. So I'll have you just go ahead and... Oops. Oh. Can we do this? I don't want to hit my wolf. I can use Wrath on her. There we go. Start moving up this way to get in range. Oops. No, it's one of my people. Okay. Counterattack. Counterattack. Come on, do it. Nope. So the next one is going to be... Who moves next? Is there still one hiding in the bushes? I'm guessing this henchman will be the next one, so... I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do, because I don't know where this person is. Oh, it's right there. Alright, so she's just gonna... Alright, good. But dead move. Hammer dudes are weak. I'm still surrounded. I gotta do something about that. So what can he do? Is there any one of these he could take out now? Do this. And then normal attack. There we go. And turn. Yikes. Still surrounded. Might have to do this. Might just have to do this. Weakening blow. Alright, so I can still move though. There we go. And turn. Now what's this gonna do? Alright, he's gonna come over here and try to target me. Fool. Now what's this guy? He's gonna try to target him again. Alright, so we might be able to do this. So Garculus. Finish off this henchman. Good deal. Run here. Use the stabilizing strike. Yeah, there we go. 2 dead in 1 round. Now we are galvanized. Run over here. Now it's just me and the wolves. Licking her wounds. Did she get to move too? Yep. The Whisper can move, but Whisper can't get to anybody just yet. Fog of War is cleared off. Now this wolf is going to move. And then he gets to move. I don't think he can get a shot in. 34%, 85% chance of hitting the raider. I'm going to go for it. There we go. Takes care of that. Pretty bold, aren't I? Going for those 85% shots. Put him right into the jaws of Mr. Alpha. How do you like that? New round is starting. This dude is fragile. Now, who moves first? So this henchman moves first. So we gotta get... Did the archer get to him? Move him out of the way. I think so. There we go. And then to do that. There we go. Right in the eyeball. How do you like that? So now we can end our turn. Now it's his turn. He can't. He doesn't have to move. So then it's this henchman moves next. So we can get lured to run around there.
Turning on exterior light.
There we go. Another weakening blow. So if she does get a hit in, it won't do any good. In turn. Is there any way we could kill off both of these at the same time? Because if he gets a hit in, it might kill. Whisper can only do one attack. Kubrick has got this. We can't get there. So we have to take out this guy. There we go. No, we're not going to let them flee. Go here. Galvanize troops. There we go. Now he should just get dying status. If he does get knocked all the way down. Oh, so he can... No, he's already attacked. Oh, we still have to end turn. There we go. Alright, so he's dying, which is fine because this guy's going to be dead. So now Whisper can get over here. There we go. Total incomplete victory. Alright, so repair all. Heal all. Loot all. 59 experience. Big whoop. 2 deserters brigandines. These might actually be better. Let's check. But there's still 1 skull down there, so that didn't count. Need to get out of these woods though. I'm gonna go over here and save. I'm gonna take a quick take a quick look our troops. Look at this armor, sort by type. So it should put all the armor together, right? Yeah. So this gives him more armor but less guard. This is medium armor. So none of these are upgrades for him. Tybalt can't wear medium armor. He can wear light armor. This gives him slightly better. Gives him 1 more armor point. I'm gonna put that on. Now when we're able to get layers, you know, ogres have layers. Once we're able to get layers on them, then we'll do better. That doesn't do any good for Ubrick. Oakt helps Oakt quite a bit. There we go. Now Oakt is better off. Now what about Illyrian? Illyrian armor plus 14 and movement plus 2. Yeah, so I think it's better for her as well. The captain's still with us. We can't do anything with Bardwin. Illyrian cannot wear any of this stuff. Because that's heavy armor. We can wear this. It's actually much better for her. Okay, good. So we did get some armor upgrades from that battle, if nothing else. So thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next episode.